I did long last time. I'm gonna do short this time to see how that changes gameplay. Worst comes to happen, I'll just turn it up again.
Demon Fang! Take this!
I had to change the button mapping on the original gameplay, so I wonder if it's going to keep it or if I have to rechange it.
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zoogles, the prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renan rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renan's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balsef, Lord of the Firemaster Corps.
Balsef. What a bad
Unrelenting
name.
fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Ren soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten
What up,
what it
Cribs?
means to be free.
I'm gonna join your party here in a second.
So complete is the Renan's domination.
What up? Just slaving away, boss. Mm-hmm.
Hurry up!
Yep.
You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded.
Iron Mask?
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Mm-hmm.
Let me.
What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless! All right, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
But like,
wait for me!
after everything I played this weekend, I'll say one thing to you, Cribs. You know what this game feels like? Feels like somebody did Final Fantasy
Thank you,
13 right.
Iron Mask?
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
All the linear maps, all the little things to
We
do,
need
the
to
way
get you
that
looked
the
at
way
like
that
That
the
bad,
enemies
huh?
will run after
safe and
you.
sorry, I
You don't
suppose.
get any bonuses for like sneaking behind them and initiating. Like it feels like Final Fantasy 13, but like a lot more playable.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Yep.
Ah, you again.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel
I swear
pain,
sometimes the
but that
music be
doesn't
going
mean you
off for
can't
no
be
reason.
wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
The Danans, the Renans, the Embedded. What?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself. There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
Yeah, my
run by
character
the
I had over
calm
the
and the
weekend I actually
steady.
have a
You're
4
still young, and
character
you have
party.
time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the
Thorns,
day soon
bro.
enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to
You'll
that.
learn.
Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Thanks for saving me earlier. Yeah, no problem, kid.
I'm a slave.
Bro,
Just
right?
like
Like, what type of name is Balsa? Like, it's
So how come
Ballsack.
I
Just
don't
say
have
it,
a
bro. Just say the
superpower?
name. It's Ballsack. We all know what you're
Face,
trying to say.
memory. That matter.
Balsa.
Like,
We know damn well you
Worry
dropped the
about
C because you
changing
didn't like that hard C at the end. Balsa. Make fun of your name all you want, dude. He's probably gonna stick a thumb in your butt when you fight him, dude. Like, that dude was hard, man. Like, on moderate mode, I am not even gonna lie, I had a Dark Soul lift over the weekend. Like, I had to go loop some
I should
maps
get
before I
some
went
rest.
back to the fight, like, to level up. Because, like, bro, he was whooping me.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye. I'd better head to work. So I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
What are you doing? okay. What'd you need Lucy for? Oh. Isn't it like, you can leave Lucy alone?
Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around.
One thing that I like that every, I think, JRPG should take is, like, you know, there's always 101 people to talk to. I love the fact that they put a little check mark over their head after you talk to them. Yeah, so it's like you know what NPCs you talk to and which ones you haven't. Yup. Oh.
Grenar!
Zephyr, she's here!
Pop, pop.
The hell?
You shall never touch Shione. Ah.
Come back!
Dead and gone. It's gonna jump off the edge like that. Just whoop into the abyss.
The girl's nowhere to be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Embedded, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hey, you're...
Over there! Don't move!
Go now!
Huh?
Hurry, get moving!
Stay still! You caused us a lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
Or not. You're like cutting in and out. I heard something about a gang.
Here they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over
The
and
Renin.
run! Take the girl along! The Embedded's expendable!
Armored soldiers.
The Renin are the magic users. They come from above. Get it, Iron Mask?
Idiots!
Juke move? This dude, Zephyr, he reminds me of Final Fantasy VII, the dude with the knuckles. want to say his name started with a B.
Come on.
Yep, I think you're right. Yup, had like a gun.
Away you go!
Hope you can jump. You all missed your chance to become Lord, which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balsaf.
The mighty
Got that for your
Balsas.
skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion.
Yes, sir!
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Valkyris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me, I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it, and you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until
Nor
next
will
time.
I. Broke that damn cup. Mm-hmm. It's so smooth though, man. Going into battle and coming out of battle is so smooth.
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Yeah, I changed one option about my
Crimson
game
Crows.
before I came into because I had button
Don't tell
input
me you've
on
never heard of
long,
us.
like how it
We're the
normally
Resistance,
is, and
for
I
the
put
Danon
the
people.
combat button input on
We
short
get in the
this
way
time
of
to
the
see what
Bright Eye's
happens.
best laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Like I said, I had a complete button remap in
Oh,
my first
we
playthrough,
exist,
so I'm gonna
alright.
see if it
Though I
changed,
guess we're
kept
not as
my
famous
button
as I
mapping or
thought
if
we
it
were.
changed it back.
Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask.
That like RB to attack and then
Is it true you
skills
can't
being the
take that
buttons
thing
is
off?
messing me up. Like I changed it to like X
Yeah.
being my regular
Worse is
attack,
that I
A
don't
is
even know why
jump,
I'm wearing it.
B is dive, you know, like your dodge roll, and then my
That
skills
woman
are
I
my
was with.
triggers.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she? Zephyr should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up?
Bro, you ain't done with the
Why?
tutorial until
Go
like
take a look for yourself if you're so
10, 12 hours
interested.
in. It's almost like how Biomutant does it. You know, like every time that like
Interrogating?
it seems like little things, you know, so they can keep it fresh for you, you know. But it's like they'll throw
So what the
this
hell is
in at
going
this
on?
camp, and then you'll play a little bit, and the next camp you go
I
to,
need
you
to
know,
go
there's
and find
another
out for
thing they
myself.
unlock, you know, and then you play a little bit more, and then the next time, you know, you run into something else that it unlocks, you know. Yeah. I noticed you didn't have a spirit core on your body. Did you dig it out yourself? Oh, dude, it definitely has that Final Fantasy victory music feel when you go, like, sleep at an inn or you take
Damn
camp.
it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning. What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business. So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh? It doesn't
Which
seem
dude?
to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after
You said
you?
use fist? Yeah. Yeah.
For the last several days, Balsef's forces
I
have been
haven't.
getting pretty restless.
I haven't.
When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
came
tell
up
you how
over
I
and
unlocked
over
him
again.
because you will, but yeah, no, he's really good.
And
I
now
like him
we
a
come
lot.
across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really
Well,
think we wouldn't
it says
find out
dodge
anything
block.
about
I
you?
think with certain weapons or
Is
certain
she on
things, you'll have a
Imaris?
block.
That's her name? You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think there'll be other
This lady's
weapons
got
that you'll
herself
have
a
like an
soul,
actual block
which means
instead of
one
just a
thing.
dodge.
She's a Renin, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renin soldiers. So then why?
That's exactly what
A
we're trying
Renin
to
being
figure
chased by
out.
Renin soldiers.
After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renin, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stoner people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore
Don't
to
you call
rise
me
up against
embedded.
your kind. This scar's a reminder not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
It feels like, no, man. It even feels like old school. Like, some of the story even reminds me of like old Final Fantasy IX. Like, you got the queen from the castle that ran off from the king. You know, the whole castle hates her. Yet you storm in the middle of the play. Like, I don't know, man. It feels like a lot of different things into one.
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balsef must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
The Renins have like a floating planet, just like in Final Fantasy IX. Remember, like the
They must
whole
attract us down.
main city was on like that
Evacuate his
floating
plant. Hurry.
ship.
And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
Got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
And don't try anything funny.
yeah. Well, I mean, like with JRPGs, you always expect a lot of dialogue and cutscenes, like because I mean they just love their stories and stuff. But with a lot of them, where they miss it is the fight and the playthrough in between just isn't worth all the cutscenes, you know. But this game is not really like that. Like the gameplay and everything's so fun that in between, like you're actually enjoying it, so the cutscenes don't seem that bad.
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renins are here. I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Right?
Anyone
It's
who
like
can
you saw
fight,
some
grab a
crazy ass
weapon.
anime scene
Damn.
that you're like, how did
How'd
that
they
fight
find
even
out
go
about
down?
this
That dude
place?
would have died. And then you're like actually playing it right now. And you're like, dude, I didn't die. I died like 3 times.
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Alright, my first fight.
Stop right there! Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renin girl who was here?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, Insurgent!
how's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renin armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
I'll show you embedded. Dang. On hard mode, this first fight, dude starts out level 6. I'm level 1, dude. First fight.
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up. A real fight. Still, I have to do this. I won't go quietly. Swallow blade. Mirage. Slash. Swallow blade. I won. I actually beat one of those Renin soldiers.
The art style of this reminds me of Dragon
Gotta
Ball
keep going.
Kakarot.
I have to survive this no matter what.
Yup. Right?
Here goes. Now you'll learn. Slash. Swallow blade. Slash.
Oh, I see what's going on. I see what's going on. In fact, no, bro. They. And I can't change it till I'm out.
You're mine. Rising Wyvern. Mirage. It's over.
No wonder I was using nothing but skills in that first fight. I don't even remember what dodge is on the original. What's dodge on the original button mapping? Right trigger, okay.
Swallow blade. Here I come. You're finished. Here I come. It's over.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna change it. I usually change it to B, and I have X as my normal attack. But B's jump. So I just keep jumping. Right? Yeah, the whole control setup feels like a PlayStation or like a Game Boy Nintendo setup. But to be fair, I think this is the first Tales game on anything but like Game Boy and PlayStation. Nah, bro, there's like 10 games. They're all different though. Like this is Tales of Arise. The other ones are like Tales of Despair, Tales of something, Tales of blah blah blah. And there has been a few of them in the series that have been like Tales of, you know, let's say Tales of Despair and then Tales of Despair 2. So there's been a couple of them that have connected. But as far as Tales game, they're all a part of the same series, but they're all different stories. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's like 13, 13, 2, 10, 10, 2, but yeah, no, like this definitely feels like somebody took a JRPG and followed the Final Fantasy like gameplay style.
I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bolster.
Damn it.
And they did it really well, man. Well, and I think this game also does really well on almost like that like Genshin type situation where like you have multiple playing characters, but instead of just like, oh, this is why I'm helping you, you get a little bit of backstory. These characters feel like full evolved characters that are like staples in the world. People know them, other people react to them, and it's like the more you get to know them, the more you hear about them, and you get to actually like, you know, it's like the story you're playing actually involves those characters too. It's not just like, oh yeah, they're with me, you know, it's like you feel like you're in a world with these characters. And like, what I've liked is like, I think I told you like to be checking the bottom right hand of your screen for like your RB and stuff like that, for your, like your random dialogue things. You know, at first I was thinking they were kind of outrageous, but man, I'm gonna be honest with you. They kind of tell you how to play their characters. Like, the chick with the gun she owned, like, she'll sit there and tell you how exactly she uses her gun and how exactly she uses her bombs. Like, don't get me wrong, I still don't really understand it, and I go through the help and stuff to read me how to play her character. But as far as dialogue goes, she will tell you how to play her character. Like, all of them will. Like, you'll get a character, and if you, like, look to read that secret dialogue and get into those secret cutscenes, they'll straight tell you exactly how their character plays. It's kind of cool.
Word to the wise, I call my own shot. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
It's kind of new for me if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Hey man, you got the chance, you might as well. Yeah, after I play today, I gotta send my buddy Nick a review of what I think about it. Because he saw me play it and he was like, bro, I've been thinking about getting it, but I just haven't heard enough about it. And I was like, let me get some hours into it and then I'll review it.
Why did you help me? What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
And after today's stream, if I play this all day, I should probably have close to 20 hours into it.
Consumed with hatred as some.
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Yup.
Me?
Well, that's what I'm saying. This compared to my other
Can't say
gameplay
I've had the
too, I
pleasure.
should have close to 20 hours.
When you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
You don't know what you look like, but you thought I would recognize you? I mean...
Besides, I can't feel pain anyway. So it's not like...
It's like, alright, Leonardo,
You really can't
prove
feel
yourself.
Yeah, it's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face.
I think that
no
shit's so funny.
memories.
They're like, I feel like we know each other. Bro, you don't even know what you look like. And you think I know you?
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name
That's
from the person
funny.
who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for?
Same. Same though. Same though.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
Another really cool thing about this game too is like, so you can need to keep when you get to the open world areas, keep your eyes out for owls, right? What owls are secret, like basically people, like secret things in the world that you can find, and they'll give you like free cosmetics and items and stuff for finding them. But there's like, I ain't trying to give nothing away, but there's something to also do with the owls in the storyline as well. So it's not just an extra thing. Like later on in the game, you'll realize that they do affect a certain thing in the game. But you'll get like free cosmetics. Like my character's in like has like dog ears, cat ears, bunny ears, cat tails, wolf tails. I even have some badass sunglasses I put on a few characters that make them look like badasses in cutscenes.
Glad to see you made it.
But yeah, no, it's funny because when you put the cosmetics on the
I
characters
didn't
in the
expect to see
cutscenes,
old
they
Iron
keep all
Mask
those
with you.
cosmetics.
In any
Like,
case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
bro, did you watch the MTV BMAs last night? Bro, Doja Cat's outfits went off, dude. Like, she
Stay
killed
where
it
you
last
are,
night.
dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers.
Oh,
How badly
yeah.
did they want to destroy this
I've listened to Doja for a couple of years now, and she's highly impressed me with the way
Apprehend
that
the
she's,
traitor.
like, advanced as an artist.
Slaughter the
Like,
rest.
Bro, her last outfit last night, she came out with, like, a chair on her head, and her arm was through it, and then it, like, cut away, and it came back, and she was sitting on the chair, like, she took it off her head and sat on it, like it was an actual chair. Dude, it was so good.
Sion!
Yeah, exactly. That's what Amber was saying. She was like, she's the next Lady Gaga.
Sion!
Dude, her worm outfit, she came out there like, I didn't expect to win. Now I'm out here winning looking like a worm. Yeah, she don't care. Dude, Busta Rhymes' performance last night, though? Woo! Dude, when he went out to the crowd and they did like that old school 80s hip hop like fish eye view with them like going in a circle around him and shit, I was like, dude, that is perfect. Like, it feels like I'm watching old school MTV, like, you know, beginning days.
Kill her if you
Like,
have to. Just retrieve the core. Attack!
the blazing sword. Yeah, bro, you should probably just run. If I saw something like that, I would run too. Bro, that dude's face lit up and he shot fire through the entire valley. The Master Core. I was reading last night.
You okay?
This Tales game, Tales of Arise,
Your arms.
has hit the biggest concurrent player
Oh, yeah.
count on Steam
about
for
that?
the series at like
Guess it's just as well I can't feel it,
63,000
huh?
players.
You're not in
right?
agony?
The one
Wait, are you
before this
serious?
topped out at like 4,000.
Hold still.
Huh?
Yeah, big difference.
It's one of my healing arts.
It seems like your normal everyday
A
cookie cutter
sword that
JRPG.
sears
when
the
you
hand
look
of
at
he
it.
who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them
Yup.
off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
It's Sega.
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Sorry, you're coming with us.
Yeah.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in
Yup.
the first place, or would want to.
That's how a lot of RPGs are, though.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord.
Well, a
No.
lot of players don't like to
Maybe
just sit
even
around
to
and watch
surpass
the
it.
story anymore.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
That fast
You're
action, instant
That
gratification.
soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy. Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
That's
No,
weird. I didn't have
I
that
believed
issue.
you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to
Yeah,
your
always
hands just
remember the manual say.
really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know
Yup.
me.
Ah. You...
I don't even want to talk about how I have my character
You're
looking
right.
at my other story.
I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice.
Yeah,
of whether
yeah,
we
and it's
lived
kind
or
of cool how
died.
you do it too, because you basically like can break characters' stances, and then you have to hit it like in like a certain time frame, but you break their stance, and then yeah, you do like a group move where everybody in your party gets to do an attack and do that. Yeah, they're pretty cool, man. Like. Right, that song, they're little. It's like a real anime, bro. It's like it goes off. Yup. Well, don't worry. If you're at the main menu, it plays. Like me and Amber were sitting there, and I was like just playing on my phone, waiting to boot it up. And I swear, like every 10 seconds when you're in that start screen, it starts that song. Like. You barely get any time to press start before it starts up the theme song. Okay. I think you told me to watch it. Yeah, no, I haven't.
That's...
Glanimede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef. Self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
Yeah, because instead of a
That's it,
book,
alright.
you have the Master
Next
Core,
to
and
it
you
are
have the
gates
sword
of
coming out of the
fire.
Master Core.
Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down.
Yeah.
The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
So the voice actor for Iron Mask, he sounds like the same dude kind of that like voice acts for like Deep Rock Galactic and like Dying Light and things like that. So I looked it up, right? Bro, no, dude. The reason he sounds familiar is because this dude literally voice acts every anime that you can imagine. Hunter x Hunter, he's the voice actor for. A Dragon Ball Super character, he's a voice actor for. That new Eden Zero, like the anime I'm trying to get you to watch on Netflix, he's a voice actor for. I'm like, oh, that's why he sounds so familiar. Yeah, that's the Iron Mask voice actor.
It's over.
I'm only getting
You're surrounded. Just stay calm. It's over. Don't let them form a pack.
Right?
This is it. Dig deep.
I felt the same way. I'm like, dude, hearing him talk, I hear it. I know what he's doing. So I think I like short button input, but it feels like it's almost too reactive. You know, like even on hard mode, I feel like maybe when I get to like more enemies in a battle, it would be a little bit more fluid. But I feel like I'm a little too quick. Same.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here we go.
You're finished.
It's over.
Try harder. I'll run you through. Circle and bring him down. Fall back. I'll run you through. Had it coming. Tell it.
Bro, I just died. I forgot, like, so on my other character, I have an upgrade, right? I can dodge while I'm in midair. Oh, I ain't got that upgrade yet.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I got slapped up the sky, bro.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Oh yeah, and little secret, man. Look, check every corner.
This is
Check
Seems
like
you found
every
something
corner.
good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
got it. I'll remember
Like
that.
on the map, it'll show you like lootable objects like peppers and rocks and minerals and things, but it won't show you chests. But if you look, a lot of times there's chests hidden along the maps.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal?
Yeah, because right there with
Doesn't
that
look
rock
like we're being
golem,
followed.
there was a chest
Fail to grab these
in the little
rare moments
alleyway
quiet when
behind
you
it. They
can.
had 3
You'll
life
regretting it
bottles.
later.
Those life bottles
boss.
resurrect a single character. So they're really important. And they're like 1,000 gel a piece or whatever. Yeah, they're Phoenix Downs. Yep, that's exactly what they are. And
Normally
they
we-
expensive.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin.
Until we know who you are,
Yep.
we can't rule anything out.
That's
Besides,
Astral
we've
Arts,
already
man.
got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cords. right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
No way. There is
I'm
just
not
no
lying if that's
way.
what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got
It seems
pride
like
to
they
hide
did,
yourself.
right?
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around
Well,
in someone's
mocapping's getting a
business
lot
just out of
easier for
curiosity.
people to do, and
If
you
you
know, the
remember something and
technology's a
feel like
lot more
sharing,
apparent
you're
for
free to
people
do
now.
so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
Plus, the whole art style of video games and everything's on the come up, man. I mean, like, you have so
even see
many
out of that
actors
thing,
nowadays
like, at
getting
all?
into video games. Like, 12
Of
Minutes
course
just
I
came
can.
out with, like, William
How else do you think I
Dafoe,
managed to avoid
Daisy
tripping everywhere I
Ridley,
go?
What is that thing
James
anyway?
McAvoy,
It
like,
doesn't look like anything Dan
Vin
and I've
Diesel
ever
is
seen.
gonna be in
Beats
Art
me.
2.
I don't remember anything about my past.
You know, like, it's
When I
becoming
came
more
to,
and
I was
more
already wearing it.
apparent for these even big
If I could get it
non-prominent
off, I
actors
would.
to want to be in video
Damn
games.
thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Honestly,
it's so
I'm
easy.
just
I mean, like,
impressed
I'm
you've
not saying
managed
it's
to
easy to
survive this
voice
long
act, but I
looking
mean,
like
like, you
that.
create a movie,
sure
you
you
know, you
attract
have all this
attention
acting,
wherever
you
you
got
go.
visuals, you got all this stuff,
Most
you
of the
know,
other
but like,
Danons don't
if
pay
you
it
just
any
really
mind.
liked a character and they're making
It's in
all this
everyone's
stuff
best
for it,
interest
like,
to
why
just
not
keep
voice
their
act
heads
the
down,
character?
focus on their
Like,
work, and pretend they don't notice.
it's just like
What about the
Batista
Renan soldiers?
popping up in Gears of
Didn't they
War
notice?
as Marcus, you
The
know?
guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead.
It's like me and
Mask or
Amber
no
talked about.
mask.
A lot of these like weird
That said,
movies are coming
as
out
long
now,
as
and
you
they're
keep your
doing
head
really
down and
well
don't cause
because
trouble, they
these
mostly ignore
actors
you.
grew up with the original movies,
Honestly,
and
sometimes
now
they
they
don't
want to
look all
play
that
these
keen to stir
characters.
up
You
trouble
know,
themselves.
they grew up like,
A
oh
friend
yeah,
of
I
mine
watched
said
that
it's
movie
because
growing
if
up.
they
Oh,
kill
you're
us without
redoing
a
it?
good reason,
Oh,
you could
dude,
delay
I've
the
always
work
wanted to
and
play
put them
that game.
behind
You know what I'm
schedule.
saying? It's like
At
life
that point,
goals. It's like,
it'd be
you
their
know, I
necks
got
on
into
the line.
acting because this character
You
in
should
this
know more
movie.
about
Oh,
all that than me,
we're
though,
redoing
right?
that movie.
I
Oh.
don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries
You know
of
how
running
I
rule
am with
without much
trailers, man.
upheaval,
I want to,
it's
but I
possible
haven't.
the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
I want to watch it, but I haven't.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
Yeah. The latest, I need to watch the latest What If episode because they go into Robert
Master
Kirkman's
Core, huh?
Marvel Zombies.
Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jeweler
You do.
chest?
You need to see T'Challa be Star-Lord.
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess
It
it's
was
time to
funny
fill
because
you back
usually
in.
everybody hates Star-Lord because he's just kind of like a asshole, you know, but when
Tell me,
T'Challa's Star-Lord, everyone's
You
like,
ever wonder
"Oh, this
why
dude's
we
pretty cool."
Danons are made to work ourselves
No,
to
this
the
dude's
bone
pretty cool.
day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy.
Woo! Pizzagate.
They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they
They
have
stressing
for the
us
past
out in these
300
hot
years,
mines for all
using
this
us
energy.
Danons as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danons requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the sovereign.
Sovereign?
Bro, I want to tell you
Is
about
that
a
the
character
Renan
that
ruler?
you're gonna get, but I don't want to. I don't want to
Exactly.
spoil anything.
5 lords, each
But it's
doing
like
whatever it takes
probably
to gather
one
as
of the
much astral
coolest
energy as
characters
they
I've
can
ever
and
heard of
store
in
it
a
in their
video
master
game.
cores.
Period. Like, just
Whichever of them
period.
manages
What
to
she can
accumulate
do
the
is
most
like
power at the end of their contest
unheard
is crowned
of.
the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane!
Yup.
You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are two things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the Lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the two of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Hit hard, but if you dodge and hit him, you'll take him down.
I hate camping out.
Like, you also got to remember that this is a JRPG too, so sometimes, like, your character has to level. You just kind of got to dodge and poke, you know, until you're leveled. Yeah, so if you see a glowing orange rock, they haven't talked to you about it yet. But yeah, those are weak cores, and if you attack those, you'll do more damage, and then when they break, they'll kind of, like, break stands, and you'll get to, like, hit them ripping it. Yep.
We should be able to...
Yeah, stagger. Boom, that's the word for
Whenever
it.
you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, and also, I haven't seen myself take any fall damage. Like, I've looked at my health and then fell really far, and then looked at my health, and I haven't seen anything change.
What's this thing?
Yeah, so you know, like in like Final Fantasy games, or let's say like Skyrim, right? You have like the different constellations and stuff that you can go down, which are like your skill trees and things like that. This game has like titles that you unlock that has like full-on skills and stuff, and you have to find the titles in order to unlock that type of skills that you want for your character.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Kind of cool. And then like whenever you find said title, right, you'll get a completion bonus. So like, you know, it'll have all its upgrades and stuff like that, and you'll get those upgrades no matter what if you buy them. But if you finish out that whole title, then the whole title will give you like plus 10 attack or plus 10 defense or blah blah blah, you know.
Normally I don't pick on the weak. Don't go charging off like that. You're mine. Rising Wyvern. Guess we gotta roll with it. It's over. Take this. This is it.
Yeah, see, in the other way, I felt like if I tapped X, I was sitting there fighting and I could like go through my skills and stuff. Right now, because it's short input, I feel like if I'm not like button mashing X, I can't get my combo.
One final push. Right. Give them all we got.
A little bit. So fast action's a little bit more action RPG-ish, where the long action kind of keeps that little bit of like kind of turn-based feel to it. I think it said that it won't take change until I
coming up, Zephyr.
Boom. Yeah, I had to relog.
What's this thing?
Thank you.
Semi-auto, no, full auto, battle control. I want my strategy to focus on healing. Yeah, because the fight with moderation, I like that one, but the fight aggressively, I don't know. I feel like your character's just kind of go in and die when you fight aggressively. Every time I put that on, it was like, everybody ended up dead, and I'm like, why? Oh yeah, you being real aggressive.
Don't go charging off like that. They're targeting shield. Whoa, take a look at that.
Oh, there's an owl right next to
Normally
you.
I don't pick on the weak. I'll run you through. See ya. Take this. It's over. Rising Wyvern. It's coming. Talon. Take it. Here I come.
It's over.
Mirage.
Whoop.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
Yeah, I just got the dog tail from that owl. Oh, maybe you can tell what the
It's an
owl's
owl.
gonna give you because,
They're
like,
often
that
used
owl
as a
had a
symbol to
dog.
represent ancient Dana.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Yep, that's that mantis I was talking about. I think I'm going backwards. I am. Well, since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep at this camp.
I hate camping out.
Everything's going pretty well.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I
That's
wouldn't
Lucy.
remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not. I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go. No choice.
No escape! Take them on it! And it's over!
Let me help.
Rising Wyvern! This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses! This is up to us! No escape! How's this? I owe you one! And it's coming!
A new lease on
I'll
life.
run you through! See ya!
Take
I'm not
You're
done!
mine.
Swallow blade.
Pathetic!
Get lost.
Take this! You're finished! Try harder! I'll run you through! And it's mine! Talent Storm! It's over! Stop! I'm on it! You're surrounded! You're not giving up now, are you?
No, I refuse to let it end like this.
That's what I want to hear. Raise your sword! You're mine! You're finished! Swallow blood!
Got you.
You're mine! It's over! I'll run you through!
Let me
See
help.
ya! You're mine!
These things have so much health.
Take this! Mirage! How's this?
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion. An opponent like this should be easy.
I'm on! You're mine! You're finished!
Here's a healing art.
How's this? Take this! And it's coming! Take this! Mirage! Not half bad!
Could you try to be less patronizing?
I didn't mean nothing by it. I'll run you through! And it's coming!
Pulled off a 21 hit combo right then.
We're in good form.
I feel like maybe I should have manual saved before I open up that door. Okay, maybe it's just the town. Alright. I was like, it's taking a second to load. Maybe I should have auto save or manual save.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr! Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Should this really be here?
An apple gel in the middle of a well? Probably not, but it happened. And I was there to pick it up, so whatever. You have an apple gel inside the well, and then you have nothing else? Lag. This town is lag.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
Awesome.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
What, do we look like criminals?
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
I mean, they'll never notice me with this mask on. Ha 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 ha.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
Perfect. They'll never notice my mask.
I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
I don't wear things.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more.
Huh?
At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Huh?
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Woohoo! I swear, dude. Once you get to Olzebek, Mario lives in the house. Like,
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
no problem, Jane Gang.
I wonder if something happened. Hey.
Yes!
Didn't think I'd get the Iron Mask. Right? Eyes?
Hmm.
Alright, man. Later. Give people a place to rest up. Everybody needs to rest. Can't hope to fight bright eyes at your best. Haul some cargo. Valuable items that people risk their lives to gather. Sandias Ravine at the point. Meet up with them to bring the support back. Sleep here for free! Bro, and sleep I shall. And sleep I shall.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll...
I have no money.
settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal
Says
it
the
feels
guy in
here,
an iron
even though it's
mask.
only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson
Well, I
Crows
do
actually
everything
posed a
to the
threat to
Balsef.
him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently. That's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
To hell with the power. A steep ravine running between... I was reading that.
An opponent like this could be easy.
Here, let me help.
Rising Wyvern! Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
You're mine!
Here, let me help.
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! I'm not done!
Here, let me
Rising Wyvern! Here I come! It's so...
help. This.
Here I come! Rising this!
There. One
You're
more.
mine!
Mega ray.
It's over!
Here's a healing arc. First aid.
Mirage! Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Got him.
This could be useful.
It's like the beginning of a Pokemon game, right? You can't pass up any battle because it's all EXP.
Take this!
Here, let me help.
Mirage!
Okay, here I go.
You're mine! You're finished! You escape!
Here,
Take this! Take this!
here I go.
Mirage! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing art.
Mirage! You're mine! It's
Healing art.
Take this!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
Strike! You're mine! It's over! Here I come! Mirage!
You're mine.
Take this! Strike!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Here I come!
Here I go. I'm only
Rising
getting
Wyvern!
started.
Mirage!
Here I go. You're mine.
It's over! Slash!
I can feel my precision improving.
Level up. Level up.
Out of our way.
Here I come!
One more. Magna ray.
Here I come! It's over!
There. Go.
Here
Magna
I
ray.
come! It's over! Here I come!
Sighted. It's over.
Mirage! Try harder! Here I come! You're finished! Swallow blade! Here I come!
Here I go. It's over. Take it. You're
Take this!
mine.
It's over! Swallow blade!
Magna ray.
You're mine! It's over!
Here I go.
Mirage!
I'm only getting started.
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Got him.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back. That's not
Nope.
run-of-the-mill
Whole
enemy.
lot of nope. Like I tried to tell my buddy Cribs, that thing is like level 43. Woo, nope. Well, and that was in moderate mode. I don't even know about hard mode.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
There's been a
Soldiers,
murder.
Are you Iron Mask?
What gave me away?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Sion, do something!
She said,
It's no use. He's already dead.
He said,
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renin wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No.
I
Clearly
mean,
he risked his
I ain't
life
trying
for
to say he
something
didn't do
believed in.
anything cool or anything.
I would never
He
mock
literally
someone
just
for
put it
that.
because he fought it.
However, it
I
will be up
mean-
to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
I mean,
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, This proves that the Renans can be outsmarted.
The Renans can be outsmarted
Carry
because
out
he
your
put
will
a cooking pot
see it through
very
to the end.
badly in the bushes.
Then
Like,
we
look at
better
it
get
back
going.
there. That was very
We don't know
badly
when
in the
those
bushes.
soldiers might be
Anybody
back to make
walking
another
up could have
sweep of
found
the
that.
area.
But yeah, dude, they can be outsmarted.